Hi, this is Dr. Michelle Medrano with another episode of Contemplate This, where we contemplate your spiritual questions. Today I want to talk a little bit about fear. What is fear, and mostly how can we get beyond fear? And so fear has had a very important role for humans ever since the beginning of humanity, because fear was a response that our physiological body would have if there's danger, and it causes everything to up level in our body. Stress goes up and all the chemicals fire off that tell us, be afraid, run, get away from that animal that's chasing you, or get away from danger. And so fear definitely has its place in that it helps us to understand that we're in danger. But here's the challenge. As we've grown more sophisticated and stress levels have gotten higher and higher and higher, what we tend to do is live our everyday life as though there is a lot to fear. And we hear things going on for people around us that we are afraid of, and we hear about the media in this day and age when we're more connected than we've ever been before, and we can actually hear each other's stories on a daily basis. Sometimes we feel afraid of those daily stories. What if that were to happen to me? What if that were to come true? Oh my gosh, now we're in a place where we can annihilate our whole planet pretty easily. Someone could. And so it would appear as though there's a lot to be afraid of. So fear has its place, but I feel like in this day and age, we are way overusing fear. I was just contemplating in my spiritual practice this morning, what would it be like if I was fearless? And for me, that's a lot about the hero's journey. There's a part of me that if I really wanted to, I could spend a lot of my time every day thinking about all the things that I could be afraid of as a fellow human being, as a woman, as a mother. I could conjure up fear like nothing else. But I realize at the same time, that doesn't serve me. It doesn't serve me to live in that state, and it doesn't serve the people that I share this life with. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve our entire human experience for me to live in fear all the time. Because there's a lot that I can fear of that's mostly made up worries, made up concerns. So fear is useful, and I encourage us to really pay attention to the times that we really need to be cautious, which for most of us is rare. It's really rare. And so what we get to do is understand that our fear becomes now a message to us to relax, to be a hero in that moment and recognize that we have the skills, we have the tools, we can trust ourselves, we can trust the life within us, we can trust the other beings that we're with to unfold what's in front of us in a way that is fearless and powerful. And so I encourage us this week as we're going through our lives to notice when fear comes knocking at our door. And to consider, do I really need to answer the door right now? Or is this just a part of me that's kind of running amok? Because most of us answer the door way too often. And remember, you can ignore the knock. Have a fearless week. And remember, I love hearing from you. So feel free to subscribe to this show on YouTube, to post your comments and questions below for me for future episodes. And if you're watching this on Facebook, we welcome your comments and questions there too. Thanks so much. Have a great week.